So it's finally really cold outside and we actually sort of have a blizzard going on, but I still have to work on my thesis. I'm not going to be outside for long, but I still have to dress somewhat warm. That's why I have like under layers. I have some merino wool like tights and just a tank top. I think it's enough. It's like -8, 9. It's not that cold. When it gets to like -20, that's really when you have to like suit up here, because every building is so warm and I'm just like walking down the street, and that means that it's actually a day for snow boots. Not that anyone in Iceland actually wears them, but I think they are really cute and they help me like not slip and fall on my face, so I'm going to continue on wearing them. So I'm going to head going. I love the snow so much, even though it's making me cry when it comes into my eyes. It's so pretty. The crunch. This is my favorite sound in the world. It's actually warm and toasty here, which is a miracle. The first job of the day is just to separate these little bits of rocks that I've crushed into these like cribs, because I only want like the smaller grains so I can like pick them with the tweezer so I can do some analysis. So yeah, the bigger pieces are on this top one, but I want these sizes. And this is the thing about geologists. You think that we use like very complex methods, especially for like lab work, but for example, I'm using like takeout containers to take the sample that I need and put it in a separate bag so I can do the analysis. And now I'm going back into step 1 and actually like crush the rocks with the machine over there so I can then do the step that I just showed you. I know it's confusing, but I'm working with like multiple samples. Home, and I just have to show you the stickers that I just got. I had a bit of time after I finished like crushing the rocks, so I went to do the microscope work that I needed to do because I was waiting for my friend, because like the Masters Association in my university, they made these stickers last semester. That is basically the only sticker that I have on my computer, which is this little volcano with the folder, which is the name of the association. And they just launched some new stickers that actually another girl that is my colleague made, and it's like the building where I study. And it's so cool. It says Geology in Iceland, Askali Islands, which is the name of the university, and Aske, which is the building / the name of the volcano. So yeah, it's basically like the building and with a volcano on the side, and it's so cute. And while I was there, another girl from my master's went to a conference and she had a bunch of extra stickers, so she was giving them away. So I picked this one up and this one, and now I'm going to have a laptop filled with like geological stickers, and I'm so excited. But I actually need to make lunch because it's 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything, so I'm just going to make some quick salad. Because I don't have a microwave, I can't even cook a chicken right now because it's frozen. So I'm going to do a salad with some tuna. I have carrots, lettuce, and what do I even have more? I got some Caesar dressing, which might go into the salad. And make it with some apples too. Here's a salad. It's very simple, but I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in such a long time. I know for you it probably doesn't feel like that, because I think when you are watching this video I've been hopefully like regularly uploading, but Today is January 18 and I haven't filmed in over a month, to be honest, because basically what happened is I did my Nutcracker performance, and I don't know if I said this in a video. I don't think so. So basically I did my Nutcracker performance. After that, in the week after the performance, I had my exam week, so I basically just took a little break from making content and all of that because I just couldn't keep up with trying to do a decent job in university, especially because it was my last class of my master's and I really wanted to like put in the effort. But also another thing that I haven't mentioned is that I got sort of in trouble with my studio about filming in the studio and like showing other people in classes because they don't allow it and they don't want me to film. So I had to spend a bunch of time like trying to blur everyone's faces. Like everyone keeps telling me to like film classes because they want to see that, but I can't. I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. It was never like my intention, but you also have to think that I was doing these videos and no one knew that I had like a YouTube channel or anything, and then out of the sudden I gained like 20,000 subscribers. And I said in some of my videos, but the girls in the studio all found out about the channel and my TikTok and all of that, and some parents got to know about that too and they didn't really like it. So yeah, there is nothing that I can do about it. It just makes me a bit like sad and anxious to think about it. But moving on, after that I didn't really edit my Nutcracker vlog immediately because I didn't know if I could, because I had so many faces to blur and I just didn't want to get into any more trouble. Not that I got into trouble, but you know what I mean. So I didn't work on it as soon as possible. Then I went to Madrid for 4 days with my friends. But when I was getting back in the airport, I was editing my Nutcracker vlog. And when I got off the plane, I tried to edit again on my layover, and my external hard drive stopped working. And I haven't been able to access any of the files. So I think that vlog might be like lost. I did a community post explaining this, but I don't know if you saw it. So yeah, that really threw me off because I wanted to post a Nutcracker vlog. I was really excited. Everyone was excited to see it. Like my channel was finally like blowing up, and I felt like I sort of missed my chance because I didn't upload that video, and I got a bit unmotivated after that. Because I also don't know if you know this, but I had a YouTube channel previously and I had a really terrible experience when people found out about it. So I was getting scared that the same thing was going to happen again. But yeah, I'm over that now. I just have to keep going. And the thing was, I had to move 2 days after I got back. So all of the moving vlogs that you saw were within like 4 days. And after that week of moving, I left for Portugal. And it was a whole complicated mess while being there. Like, I love my family, I love my friends, I love my country. I really miss it, but now that I'm back, it was just a very exhausting time, not only physically but mentally. I didn't get much sleep throughout this last month with like complicated family situations that obviously I'm not going to talk about online. So yeah, I'm really glad to be back. I'm really glad to be making videos again, and I'm sorry about this whole mess, but hopefully you're going to enjoy this video and the next ones because I have so many ideas about this place and I want to keep decorating and show you my life in Iceland, because now that winter is here, I feel like everything is so pretty and cinematic and I just want to film everything. So yeah, I'm really excited. We are going for a little walk because it's so pretty outside. The sun just came out and we have this lovely sunset with all the snow. We have been taking photos and yes, all of my stuff, because I wanted to take photos but don't look like so clumpy from wearing so many layers. But now I'm cold, so I think I'm going to go back to the ugly version, which is way warmer. But like, look around, it's so pretty. But also, Uggs definitely, you see, weren't made for snow. Don't believe whoever says they were made for snow. They are not. these aren't actually Uggs, but this sleeps a ton. At least like my feet are still warm, sort of. So it's finally the weekend and we finally have time to do the little DIYs that we have been meaning to do since we got back. So the first thing on the list really is to do like the bedside tables, because we got this like varnish. I don't know if it's even a varnish. It is supposed to have a shade similar to this one. So hopefully it will match with the floor, because it's quite a difficult like shade to match with. So yeah, let's try it. So this is how it's looking after like 2 coats. I feel like with this light it looks way warmer than it actually is, because it actually looks really nice with the floor, but on camera it looks really weird. But yeah, we still can't go outside because of the snow, so we decided to move to the living room because we have the door to use like a cardboard. We didn't want to waste them, that's why we're doing this in the bathroom. But like, I don't think there is enough air circulation for it to dry, even though it needs to dry in a warm place, which is definitely not here. I feel like it makes a huge difference compared to the old one. And I think here you can see how the actual shade looks like. I think it's nice, but it's not what we wanted yet. I've been editing the Madrid vlog for a while now, but I actually wanted to talk to you guys about something, because I haven't spoken about this, but I got a Kindle and I'm kind of becoming obsessed with it. If you have been here for a while, you know that I'm a huge reader. Like, my old YouTube channel used to be initially a booktube channel. I'm a physical book girly, I've always been, and I never felt the need to have a Kindle, but like every Kindle user recommends the Kindle so much. I feel like people with Kindles are like people with like menstrual cups. You know those girlies, when they try them, it's like a life-changing event and that's all they talk about. And you know, like vegans are also like that, and also girlies with IUDs. I feel like that's a whole different category of annoying people. Not that they don't have a point, but they are very intense with the topic, and people with Kindles are the same. When someone gets a Kindle, they get like so passionate about it, but now I sort of get the point. Like, they are very practical. Like, since I got it, I have read 2 books on this already, and we are in mid-January, and I've also read another book in January. So I think like having a Kindle is actually making me read, because this is so light. I can carry it everywhere. I always have it on my purse. Like, I have a little pocket on my purse that just fits the Kindle perfectly. I can keep it on my nightstand. I can read without lights on. I can read on the bus. It just goes everywhere with me, and sometimes with the physical book it's not so easy to do that. And also, I can get the books for free. If people tell you that you can't get books for free on Kindles, they are lying. There are always ways to do it. Just Google it. It's not the cheapest purchase, but so far, like, I'm very impressed with it. Here I have read Carrie Soto is Back from Taylor Jenkins Reid. Now I also decided to reread A Throne of Glass, because I've always been a Sarah J Maas fan. Like, I first read Throne of Glass in 2014-15 maybe. Like, it wasn't when it came out, but like I think the 3rd book was out at that point. I'm not sure, it was a long time ago. So I've always been like a Sarah J Maas fan for almost 10 years now. Ooh, damn, now that I think about it. So yeah, I read Throne of Glass, I read A Court of Thorns and Roses when it came out, and I have been such a big fan of that series. So when everyone started to read it on TikTok, I was like, finally everyone is now talking about this that I love so much. But her 2 most recent books have been bad. Like the 4th book in the ACOTAR series, it was just so bad. It had too much sex scenes without any contacts, and it just didn't have any plot. I just didn't feel anything about the characters, And I was so confused about not liking that book because literally every Sarah J Maas book that I've ever read has been a 5 out of 5 stars for me, and that book was just a flop. The House of Sky and Breath, I had to check it out because my mind just like blocked that book. It was so confusing. I couldn't really understand anything that was going on. Which I don't feel anything about the characters. So I started like questioning if I actually enjoy Sarah J Maas books or not, if I loved them so much in the past because I was younger, but I wasn't. Like, Throne of Glass is still completely amazing. Like, it's such a good book. Like, if you haven't read this series by her, like, it's so good. I've been flying through the book. I have 1 hour left, and like, I just want to read throughout today, and I haven't felt this in a while. So yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like I will probably read this series like really quickly because that's all I want to do, but I don't have the time to spend all of my day reading anymore like I did back in school. I have the feeling that 2024 is going to be my year going back to books. It's starting off strong and I have a good feeling about it. So we just got back and we got some sandpaper to like sand, but basically set on the packaging of the varnish that to like between coats we needed to like sand this, and we were like, I don't think we are going to need that many coats, but like between the first and the two the difference wasn't that much. So now we are going to sand it to see if we can like give it a final coat and see how it turns out. So this is a before of the kitchen, and like you can see, it's like a functional kitchen. It's pretty new, and my issue with this kitchen is that this is a window and it just faces the corridor, so it's not like I have light coming in. Technically you can't see in, but you can like see shapes, and I can see people passing by, and it just makes me feel weird, and I feel the need to cover this up. So I got this peel and stick tiles, and hopefully I can cover some of this up. But yes, we did not measure the window before we got the tiles, so we only got 2 of these, and it's definitely not gonna work. So eventually we are going to have to like have some more, but I still want to put them in because I'm not going to wait until I buy more because it still like might not work. So let's try to put this on.
Sure, Charlie Brown, I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
So I ran out of memory, but we finished putting the stickers on, and I think it looks cute. It's just, it's not complete, so it kind of looks weird. And we also have started making dinner because it's quite late, but I'm gonna show you what we have done so far. Okay, this is how it's looking. Yeah, ignore the dinner that is happening. It's looking like this. I think it's gonna look really cute. It's very basic, I fully know that, but I think I like it. If you ignore the chaos that is happening, I think the tiles look really cute with like the chairs that we have going on, because it follows the same like blue and yellow theme. And yeah, about the bedside tables, I think they are going to look sort of cute. I don't think you can see the actual shade on camera. They do have a very like gray undertone to them. I just want to put them in the bedroom to see how they actually look like. We still need to do one coat on one of them, but they are basically dried now. So yeah, let's put them in the bedroom after we eat something. This is how the bedside table is looking like, and it's just a dark brown, and this is not what we wanted at all. Like, I have tried to like make me think that this is okay, but it's definitely not what I wanted. Like in the store we showed this photo and we saw the samples for the varnish, and we really liked the number 15. That's sort of what we wanted. We thought it wasn't really going to look like the first photo. It was going to look more like this wood color, so like very cool toned. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's like still as a wood tone to it, and it's not like fully gray like the original photo, because this was pine and the way that like it absorbs the color is a bit different. Yeah, we just weren't expecting this to look like this. I think we were kind of fooled by the people in the store that helped us, but there is nothing that we can do now. I don't know if we are going to try to paint it in the future. Let's see like how unhappy we are with this. If it's like really bothering us, we might paint this, but I don't know. I really don't know what to do. But this bedroom and this entire apartment still has a ton of things that we need to do. Especially the bedroom is like the only place that I really want to like get it finished, because we didn't do it in our last apartment and it's the least expensive thing to do, and I really want to like do a little makeover over on like TikTok or my YouTube shorts. So I really want to get all of these projects done. So if you want to see that and also like my daily life here in Iceland, I hope that you can subscribe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!